Welcome to EyE on Sci-Fi podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 230 of EyE on Sci-Fi podcast, the podcast where we share with you terrific indie, science fiction and fantasy, online short films, web series, and other closely related media. We also, on occasion, have conversations with the talented and interesting creators who are producing outstanding indie speculative work. Thank you for joining me. This episode, I have a wonderful fantasy sci-fi short film to share with you called OSUN. And OSUN is by writer and director Michael Rhima. It is a beautifully digitally animated short film that tells the story of a grieving man who returns home to his West African village in order to reconnect with his family and his roots. But along the way, he also has a supernatural encounter with the god of his religion, OSUN. And because of that encounter, he discovers more about his culture and heritage and regains his cultural footing. Again, this is a magnificent and beautifully animated short film. Now, OSUN is a Yoruba goddess, and she reigns over fresh waters. And so the undersea animation in this short film is beautiful, along with how the coast of West Africa is also depicted. And I also love how poignant and affecting the story is, because we have a man who is attempting to reconnect with his past and what that means to him in his current life. So, of course, a link to where you can watch OSUN will be included in the show notes of this episode. Just use the link tree, and also you will be able, by means of the link tree, to visit our website, theseventhmatrix.com, and there you will be able to explore all of the other terrific indie science fiction and fantasy short films, web series, and other closely related media that we have curated on the site. I also ask you to sign up for our brand new newsletter. Monday through Friday, we will send you a speculative news item that we think is noteworthy. So that can be either a television series, film, or book recommendation, a podcast episode, either EyE on Sci-Fi or another podcast related to the genre that we think you will enjoy, and more. This is a free newsletter. And as a token of our appreciation for subscribing to the newsletter and supporting us in that way, you will receive a free gift. I also need to ask you to leave us a review and rating wherever you get your podcasts, because that does help others find us, and we appreciate that a great deal too. And if you could also donate to the cause to help us keep the lights on, so that we can continue to do the work that we do here at EyE on Sci-Fi podcast and over at theseventhmatrix.com, and that's greatly appreciated as well. Okay, that's it for this episode, everyone. And again, thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, remember to take a break, escape the mundane, and enter the fantastic. Take care.